Hi everybody, I'm Kelly from Earthly Delights, and we're outside the Goodwill. We're getting some snow today, and it looks like it has scared off some of the thrifters, but not me. I am here to see what I can find, and so let's go in. The other one. This is great. We found the one the other day, I guess 2 days ago. And now we have the other one. Now we can sell them together. Excuse me, sorry. So cold, it's broken. I think this is a good find. Hi, how you doing? I just got out of the Goodwill and I was there for a while. They kept bringing carts out and I just like couldn't commit to leaving. Snow's still coming down. Actually, it's coming down a lot more. I spent $43.45 on 19 items. And I also went back and looked at one other cart. They were just bringing out when I was checking out, and I added 2 more things and spent $10. One is a Mexican figurine, like wall hanging, made out of ceramic or clay. And then the other thing is a red Pyrex bowl. It's like a square shaped instead of a round shaped bowl, which I actually haven't seen before. And it's red and it's in pretty good condition. I'm gonna definitely clean it. It was $5. I thought, let me just go ahead and take a chance on it, not look it up. I'm not really sure if it was a good buy or not, to be honest, but we'll see. So, all right, I think I'm gonna head home because it is really coming down out there. Actually, one more stop before I go home. Melissa just texted and asked me to come over to the storage unit and pick up the 9 items that sold overnight. So I'm gonna pull them, but then I'm gonna take them home and see if she'll walk you through how we do pack and ship and basically how we list an item and include shipping and figure out how much that shipping's going to cost. So that way we don't have to pay for any of it, and that we've, calculated the proper shipping. So, so the buyer pays for it. So they're not paying more, and also we're not having to kick in any money. So we'll see if she can do that for us. I think we have a mix of clothing and hard goods. So I think that might be a good, you know, kind of cross section of things to see how we do pack and ship.
Wow, I wonder if this can fit in a flat rate envelope. I'm not sure how I priced it for shipping, but
Let's take a look at that.
let me see what they paid for shipping. Just pulling out the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
They paid $14.75 for shipping. If it can fit into a priority envelope, that way we can save a little on shipping.
Usually we charge a flat rate envelope for shipping for clothes, but when it's bulky like that.
Yeah, I might not have thought at the time that it would fit in. These are the Elevex arbor chaps. So I think it's what people who work in forestry would wear to protect themselves over their pants.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. The air you took out of that.
Yeah, so this is my technique. It involves hugging. Very aggressive hugging to get all the air out. Because that can make a huge difference in whether or not it'll fit in a flat rate. Now, this still might not.
And we can see here. Arbor chaps, yeah.
Yep.
Now we paid $6 for those at the Goodwill.
Yep.
And they sold for $27.
Yeah. Let's see, this is a legal size envelope.
Oh, wow.
So I always, if I ship clothes in a paper envelope, like a regular priority mail envelope, flat rate, or a legal size, I always put it in a bag. In case it gets rained on, or, you know.
That did happen once. Somebody
torn.
said that this got really wet and it was damaged, but
she was worried. Yeah, she was so worried that her Ralph Lauren sweater was going to be a mess, and was very pleased when they opened it.
Yeah.
So pleased. She wrote us a message.
Arbor chaps.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I can get it in there. I always tape it. I don't trust the adhesive. I mean, it does stick pretty well, but I always tape it. Yeah, I taped the two seams on the side. And the top. Because I want to make sure it gets there safely. I like to do bulk shipping. So what that means is everything, I have like 10 items or so here. They're all going to print together at one time. I sent a note. This person still hasn't paid for their Death Wish jacket. I'm just going to put it aside.
Oh, yeah, that was in our last video. You sent an invoice, but they...
I just sent a payment reminder. It's like a pre-written, hi, can you please let me know when you're going to pay? Because I'm ready to ship. So, next up is The Opinionated Knitter. This is a really nice vintage hardcover book. So, I don't know if I really need to, but usually I wrap it in paper just because it just makes it nice. I feel like it gives it a little tiny bit extra padding.
Just a little extra paper cushion to protect it.
Yeah.
I sometimes wrap it in bubble wrap, but I think that's environmental waste.
Yeah, I'm really...
It already has bubble wrap.
It's a padded envelope that has plastic in it. But it says it's 100% compostable. So this will eventually break down. But, you know, we've been trying to, like, do little things where we can, you know?
Yeah.
We collect packing materials from our friends and family. We get their Amazon boxes and envelopes.
And another big thing that you do is you always go on Marketplace and you look for people who have posted like packing material and boxes, and because they've just moved, and they take the time to list it on Marketplace for free.
Yeah.
And then you go and pick it up, and it's no cost to us, and it gets reused. I just couldn't leave without that cat. I was going back and forth and back and forth. I even got the employees at the Goodwill involved, and they were like, it's a great cat. I mean, it leans. It's like the Leaning Tower of Cat.
Okay, so next up, each of these were like $1. Super cute little elephant planter.
You know, this is one of the original things we bought when we first started selling on eBay.
Had it a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, and it went for $3.80 on offer.
How much?
$3.80. I believe.
$3.80?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went for maybe a little more, maybe not.
Oh, I
Okay,
think
which
it
was
did.
which?
I think that was $1 too.
Yeah.
And how much did that go for?
I don't remember. Will it say here? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, the two of these were $10.80. And they also bought this slipper.
So the two elephants were $10.80, and we paid $1 each for them.
Yeah, and the Fenton glass slipper.
Oh yeah, we found that at the Goodwill for $1.
That's good for $1. I mean, I feel like these usually go for around 10 or so, and I remember seeing it at Restore up by your parents for like 10. And I was
Really?
like, yeah, and we didn't get it.
It's a nice one. I'm just gonna take it out of the bubble wrap.
Yeah.
It's pretty. And it has the Fenton.
Oh, I
On
can
it.
see it there.
Yeah?
I see it. I never...
You didn't notice that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep, it's right on there. And that sold for how much?
$8.60.
Okay.
Yes, this person reached out and made offers on all of these items, and so I'm going to combine the shipping for them. They went ahead and did what I honestly prefer. I mean, our two options for combining shipping are we can have them buy it but not pay, and then we send an invoice combining everything, combining all of the items, and what it will actually cost to ship the items, because if these were all sent separately, it's going to cost like $30, but I bet in the end it's going to be like under 20.
Yeah.
So, so I was going to say, she did what I really like, which is just went ahead and bought and paid for them, and I'm just going to refund her the difference between what she paid for shipping and what I end up paying for shipping. They're all 3 breakable items that are going to go in one box together, so you need to make sure that you kind of go a little bit overboard with bubble wrap and paper cushioning. Well, we've got more.
This was free bubble wrap that we got on Marketplace. I just saw this male chauvinist pig.
Oh my god, it's supposed to have a
And
plug in its butt.
right, it's a radio? Is it a radio?
I think so, yeah.
It is so funny. I don't remember where we got it.
It was at an estate sale a long time ago.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I love it. I think it's so fun. But it didn't come with didn't come with the adapter, the power. So I don't know. Maybe one day we can figure that out so we can list it.
Till then, it will mock us.
Totally. I'm so excited that I found the other bird
Oh, that's so cool.
for the wall hanging.
Did it just come out today?
No. I mean, I was just going through the aisles and there it was. Now it's worth more money. It's complete. This is 12 by 9 by 6.
Look here. Do these fit? Yes. Would I want to ship it? Even though there's a ton of bubble wrap, I feel like they need more cushioning than that. So I think I may need to go with
Really?
a bigger box. I mean, what do you think, Cal? I mean, there is a lot of cushioning, but...
I mean, I think that if you put paper, like snake it through
yeah,
the bottom and over and then again.
Yeah, I think it might be all right.
I mean, you have a lot of bubble wrap in there.
That it is a lot of bubble wrap.
Yeah, I
you're
think
right.
I think that box is good for it. This packing material.
So you don't want things moving around. I mean, sometimes I'm like, am I going overboard? So much paper, and then I see things that I get from like Amazon that have like no packing material.
Oh yeah,
and
they use very little.
It usually gets here fine, but they're a huge corporation, and if it doesn't, they'll just send you another one, you know?
Yeah.
So, but you know, it's a problem when something breaks and doesn't get there safely, then we have to refund them, and that's, you gotta eat it. When we first started, we used a kitchen scale, and that worked just fine. 2 pounds, 13.6 ounces, so we kept it under 3. Anything over 2 is 3. 2 pounds, 1 ounce is 3 pounds. Which if we're shipping like in New York, it's like pennies difference, but if we're shipping across the country, it could be a lot. This is a MoMA book lamp, and it's a pretty cool item. We bought it for $1 and it sold for 10.
We bought it for $1.99.
Oh, $1.99. I mean, I guess I gotta put it in a box, huh? Or do I?
I think you could bubble wrap it and put it in a one of these. Yeah, one of those or one of these.
Oh.
You know? I think you could...
Actually, let me see if this will just go in the padded envelope, because it's already padded. And then I can, I'll like fill that void space.
Oh, I think that's fine.
This is actually good.
Yeah.
Now let's see if it stays under a pound. That would be awesome. Yes. So it can go first class mail. Oh, that's good. I usually think about how I'm going to have to ship it. Is it going to need to go in a box? Is it going to need to go in an envelope? And then I try to set it up. Sometimes I'll take, like if I'm, like this next piece, sometimes I would just weigh it. Sometimes I know if I just weigh it, I'm like, okay, this is 8 ounces. I think I could pack it and keep it under a pound. But just to be sure, oftentimes what I'll do is I will say this is probably the box I would use, and I'll just throw it on there and figure a few more ounces in packing material. So I would list it then as 1 pound first class. Let's see what this is. 1 pound first class.
We bought that owl for $1 at the Goodwill.
Yeah.
And what did it sell for?
$5.59. Yeah.
Yeah, 12 ounces.
So next up, I've got this LL Bean with wool sweater that we bought for $10 and sold for 30.
35.
35.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's going to fit in a flat rate envelope. There's a slight chance that it might if I really put some effort into it. But I know that the sweater is going in state, and even if it's 3 pounds, it won't cost that much more. It'll be like maybe 50 cents more than flat rate, which doesn't feel worth it to me to struggle. So
if you know it's going in state, then what you do is you go ahead and just put it in a non-priority envelope. Because it's not going to cost that much more.
Yeah, that is what I do.
And you don't put that in a double bag.
No, these are really good bags.
Yeah. They are good bags.
Durable.
I like those.
Yeah.
We bought some that feel really cheap, like they're going to rip, but that's a good one.
Let's see. Look, it's not even 2 pounds, so I'm not going to struggle for like 30 cents. I have before. Sometimes I do, but not today.
How many more items do we have left?
2 more.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Next up, we have these Levi's 501 straight leg jeans.
Mm-hmm.
And jeans do generally fit in flat rate. So,
and we paid $6 for those, and they sold
for 12.
Oof. Yeah. I feel like we don't always do well with 501s.
No.
So you're putting that in the flat rate envelope?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in here, and I was just trying to see if I think it can fit in the regular flat rate envelope. I don't think I need the legal size.
This is the squishing part.
This is the huggy part. Where I get to hug clothes before I send them off. Yeah, that'll fit.
And these are free, the priority envelopes. You can just pick them up at the post office.
The 5 wounds?
We bought that at the Goodwill for $1.
And it sold for $6.40.
All right, looks like that'll just fit.
Mm-hmm.
Easy to take pictures of. Easy to pack and ship. Mm-hmm. Not a huge sale, but still not a lot of time invested in it.
2 pounds.
And that goes media mail. All right. And now it's time to print the labels.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. And then we go on USPS and we schedule pickup. So we don't have to go into the post office. Yeah. Just makes it easier.
Definitely.
You just say how many packages you have and, you know, how many first class and how many priority. And then schedule pickup. It's free. And they come and pick it up sometime during the day.
I think it's going to be a 2-bin day.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a bunch.
Yeah. Let's put it by the door. So we put it out in the morning.
All right. We're good to go.
All right.
Oh, and this Pyrex.
Yeah.
For $4.99 that I bought at the Goodwill. Mm-mm. I shouldn't have bought it. And that's one to grow on.
I mean, I'd like to eat popcorn out of it sometime.
Oh,
maybe.
Well, good idea. Watch the movies.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I want to do.
I know. All right. Well, that was Pack and Ship.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.